It's Matty Tosca, and you watching We Get Hype. Peace.
Yeah, come on. Ha ha, yeah. We get hype. Let's go.
Is it me? Oh, ain't nobody left that could rap. Done with the 9, giving them what's left in the Mac. Get your bodies like it's Pilates, how I'm stretching the crap. Then stretching it back like yoga, ain't no stretching in that. I'm the best, hands down, they respect when I rap. You can check it in fact, that everything I spit is a fact. I'm back, nigga.
What's going on? What's going on? It's your boy Ozzy Oz, aka Ozzy Hype. We get hype. First of all, I gotta shout out my team, Dan, DJ Destiny, Taj, the whole We Get Hype family. Anyway, we got in the building, because I'm in the building in Newark, New Jersey, correct?
Facts.
Finally out here. Since the summertime I was supposed to be out here, and we just kept missing schedules.
Right.
You take care of your family, and take care of my family, the kids, I guess you. And finally our schedule came together, and I'm out here, and I'm happy that I'm out here. It's nice out here, man, for real.
Yeah.
Matty is in the building.
Let's go.
Let them know who you are, man.
Yo, it's Matty Tosca. I'm from Brooklyn, Park Slope. Been rapping for a long time. Doing movies. I do entertainment, pretty much. Just anything got to do with entertainment. That's what I do.
No doubt. So you know where I got to start off. First of all, I got to shout out King Trevor, because he's the first person that posted your video that caught my eye. And it was something that you said in that video that even I had to rewind it and re-put it out.
God made the world in 7 days when you read it. God made the world in 7 days when you read it. God made the world in 7 days when you read it. If God's the creator of time, why would he need it?
What's that saying? If God is the creator?
If God made the world in God made the world in 7 days when you read it. And if God's the creator of time, why would he need it?
If God is the creator of time, why would he need it?
Yeah.
What was that part about right there?
When I think about it,
you say if God is the creator.
Right. So God doesn't need anything. God speaks things into existence, like let there be light. So I just felt like it was just like a false, it was a trip up. You know what I'm saying? Because if he could bring things into creation just by speaking it, why would he need 7 days to do anything? You know what I'm saying? So I just felt like it was a spot I could expose, and I was trying to get deep.
Yeah, that's what it sounded like to me. That's why I had to rewind it, yo. But yo, man, since that time, man, you definitely been doing your thing. As far as I just been seeing the independent work you've been doing, the music that you've been putting out, the grinding. You out there on the street. You definitely networking real good on the street. I just been seeing a lot of consistent things. What I want to ask you is, what made you get into this crazy industry, and I call it crazy industry, that we all in? What made you even get into, this business, putting out your music, or where did it start from? Like,
where it started from was playing basketball. I was actually a ball player. I used to play ball, and I was pretty good, and I had just liked the whole lifestyle, and I was always a big dreamer as a kid. Like, I never wanted to be like a cop or I just wanted to be, something great. Whatever I was, I wanted to be great at it, and I was always drawn to like sports and music. And then, I got to I think the junior. I was like 17. Man, people just kept getting taller, man. I'm like, yo, I ain't getting taller. So it was like, as good as I was, I knew right there. I was like, I had to make a decision of like, what was I gonna do? And I'm a quick learner. That's like a gift that I got. So I was listening to a song called John Blaze. It's by Nas, and I think Raekwon is on it. Big Pun is on it. And it just inspired me. I was like, I think I could do that. And that's when I wrote my first rap right there. I was like 17. And it was pretty good. I spit it for my brothers, and they was like, yo, damn, it sounded nice. You could do that. And from there, I just kept doing it. I started out battling in the streets.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I used to battle. I was a bad kid, so I went to a lot of schools. And whatever school I went to, let's go. I'm on all the smoke. Where he at? I know that he ain't somewhere. Where he at? You know what I mean? So like, I started battling. I battled Matt Hoffa in the streets before a long time. Oh
yeah?
Yeah, this before he was battling.
Shout out to
Matt. We got it on, and that was a dope. Like, so I've been in the game for a minute.
Matt Hoffa.
Right.
Yeah, he's in Brooklyn.
Yeah, that's a Brooklyn. Yeah, I'm from Brooklyn, so you know I pretty much know
definitely.
everybody out there. Like I know all the underground cats. Those are all my guys, like Graf, Fred the Godson. You know, Ron Browse did my album. You know what I'm saying? So those are like those are all my guys.
Yeah, those are the heavy hitters. I see.
You know, and it's weird though because those guys don't get a lot of just due that they deserve.
They definitely don't.
Because it's just our era in time is just a weird time where a lot of things was changing. Like down south was coming up, a lot of snap music was coming in. Napster with the MP3 from CDs to MP3s. When all that shift came in, a lot of rappers got like lost in that.
As far as music, right. what project that you working on right now that you're gonna be putting
right
out?
Now? I'm
for 2020.
2020 is called Heir to the Throne. Well, I'm putting out two projects. I'm putting out Love Me While I'm Alive. That's by Ron Browse, and I'm putting out Heir to the Throne. You know what I'm saying? That's it's like Heir to the Throne is like the joint I always wanted to do. Cause like I said, growing up and coming up in my time, music was changing so much. They would have you doing so many different things, like from a snap song, a dance song. You know, like it was so much coming out that I never really got to do what I wanted to do, and that was a lot of mistake. That was a big mistake on my behalf. So like right now, I'm just going. You know what? I'm going in the cave. I'm picking out beats I want to rhyme on, and I'm going.
But one thing about your music, your lyrics, yo. A lot of stuff is like stuff that'll make you think. Right. That's one thing. It's definitely you definitely riding the beat and doing your thing on the beat, but things that you're saying, you gotta like sit back and sit and really analyze what you're saying, cause you be dropping some jewels.
Yo, it's crazy because like 15 minutes before you got here, my man calls me. He's like, "Yo, what you just put out just now is crazy." He's talking about Javiando. The same freestyle.
God made the world in 7 days when you read it. God made the world in 7 days when you read it. God made the world in 7 days when you read it. If God's the creator of time, why would he need it? Rome can't be built in a day. I don't believe it. And the meek shall inherit the earth. That's if I leave it. I'd rather say what's real, but to each his own. Listen, shorty, how you ballin' with no sneakers on? Rap torture, culture, they scream when I reach the bone. And it's ill, but I gotta kill, send the reapers home. I heard gratitude turn to harsh words for me. I'm on the clock, let them flock, they all birds to me. Speeding on the highway of life, you got to swerve for me. You ain't heard, one word, make them purge for me. I make them rewind time, they hit the verse back. Catch a different line every time when they reverse that. Pen smoking, thought provoking when they reverse back. We living on a globe with dome, or is the earth flat? The old me died inside, I brought the hearse back. And I was fly, your pride don't mean I hurt that. Gravesite, tombstone, they had to wait for
we was on the phone for like 10 minutes going, yo, what were you thinking?
That's what I want to know. What was you thinking? That's what I want to know.
When I wrote that?
Yes.
I was thinking, well, usually what I do think is I want to be great. I want to be better than Jay. That's my guy. I look up to Hove, like they call me Spanish Hove. So whenever I'm writing, I'm like, I'm trying to be better than him. You know what I'm saying? So like that's what basically what I was thinking. Like those thoughts are always on my mind. You know what I mean? Like I do a lot of studying, a lot of research.
You could tell.
I'm a debater. I debate, certain topics and things like that. So
and that's why I came out in that song, because that was a debate.
Exactly. That's a debate. Yes, exactly. You know what I'm saying? So like I'm big on that. I do a lot of research. Like a lot of research. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I was like, you know what? I just gonna let the pen go. Like, I don't write raps actually, but I write them in my mind. So I was just like letting it flow and just not.
And that's a J move.
That's why they call me that. Cause as a youngin', I always did it. Like I did it before it was a thing. Like I did it when people didn't even believe you could do that. You know what I mean? Like people would think, yo, nah, he writing my raps at home and but I don't rap like that. I don't have a flow. I rap to the beat. You can't put a beat on right now and I could just rap. I do what the beat tell me to do, and for that I gotta create that like on the spot. You know what I mean?
That's what you call talent, man. The lyrics is, you know what I'm saying? And you definitely doing your thing. You know what I mean? But I'm telling you, them lyrics, boy, it's like a knife. It's cutting. You know what I'm saying? And it's like fire. It's like some heat that you bring in at the same time. What I want to talk about, dealing in this industry, how has this journey been for you? The process and dealing in this business.
I mean, honestly, like for me, It's been fairly good. You know what I mean? It's been rough, but it's been fairly good. I was always able to get budgets and have things funded in different ways, so that like I don't know, like not having nothing. I can't imagine that. You know what I mean? But I was just lucky to like always find a way to get things budgeted, whether it's through like an independent company or like my dad put up some money, or like I got a record deal. I always was falling into situations where it was like big situations, and it always like kind of worked out. I didn't ever make it to but I had I had fun on the way there, and I made some money.
Did you find, what do you think was the pros? Well, that I could say is the pros.
The cons?
You know what I'm saying? The cons. That part is the pros, but what's the cons of the business that you had to deal with? A lot of people think that, that's coming up in this game or that's watching on the outside, they think it's like pretty much an overnight success. They don't really understand the beginning of it.
Oh, the beginning? Oh, man, listen. First of all, you got
or do you get the proper support from the people that might be surrounding you? Have you got the...
Right, so I can tell you about that. First of all, I would say you gotta love it. You gotta be a fan. You gotta be a fan of music, of whatever you're doing. You gotta have the love first. And me, I was lucky to have, my dad, in my life. My pops was heavy in my life. And I was in the street, I was selling drugs and at a young age, and I was actually getting money, So I'll never forget this day. I was coming home from school. I was in school at this time. And my brother calls me like, yo, it's over. Like, I had pounds of weed, all types of shit in the house. Cause I lived in a house, my house had a house.
Right.
So it smelled like a forest in there. It was obvious what I was doing. So he took all my stuff, he took all my money, took everything. And he built me a studio. Yeah. Took my money and built a studio and saved my life.
That's smart, I never think of something like that.
I used to rap all day, all the time. You know what I mean? I was just writing.
So he said, I'm gonna take your money. I'm gonna show you how to invest, and you go to invest in yourself using your money.
Yeah. That's
a good. So instead of like screaming on you and saying, "Yo, don't do it,"
he didn't even have his only concern was whose was it. I was like, it's mine. He like, wait, is it on consignment? Is it belong to somebody? Who got you doing? Like, it was my choice. It's mine. Oh, it's yours? All right, cool. You ain't getting this, man.
And you took it, instead of flushing it, you took it and just turned it into, an investment. Yo, that's good. Shout out to your pops, man.
Yeah, my pops is the god. And then later on, he ended up investing, major bread into what I was doing, like, as far as like being on the radio with DJ.
Hold on a second. What's your father's name, by the way?
Matty Tosca.
You got to shout him out. It's funny because shout out to Lightning that's here. We were just talking about men. As far as fathers being fathers to their kids. You know what I'm saying?
I was lucky.
Yeah, man. It's not a lot of that. So y'all fathers out there, if y'all got some kids, that's right. Step up.
That's why you see where I'm at and what I'm doing. For mine. So it's like that is a true thing. When you see it done, you can make it happen.
No doubt, man. So what you're saying with DJ Envy?
I was on DJ Envy show. I've been on DJ Self. DJ Self actually let me go up there and rap. I went up there and rap for like 9 minutes straight, just going ham. You know what I mean? Doing it for Brooklyn.
The whole city. I numb the pain like Vicodin when I'm writing it. About to stab the game in the heart, they let a Viking in. Just trying to feed my family, bring them stipends in. As I breathe breath in your lungs and your life begins, put a hyphen in your upper deck when I'm hype again. 4 or 5 on me, got me feeling like I'm Mike again. Writing with steroids attached to sniper's pen. Shoes too big, let alone get that hiking in. Rely on best style to shut it down if I die. And Jay already did that, so now they looking at I. But I ain't got nowhere to look, so I look to the sky. Realest in the brook, when you look in my eyes, I want the ball just like him, be tall just like him, and when I'm gone, put me in the hall just like him. Moms on that rock had dreams she would stop, but that turned to nightmare, so I dreamed of the rock, and later on it was wrong, putting dreams in the pot. When I was going off the Psalms, I had dreams of the cops, so that paranoia got me a lawyer, learn from the best, ain't nothing shorter, I can make this recorder burn through your flesh, and God bring death, you go against what's bestowed.
Drewski, I did Drewski.
Drewski, shout out to him.
I did the interview over there. He didn't want me to rap because it was like you can't curse, and I was like, I don't even want to put you through that. So we just did the interview. But I've been on everybody's major shows, Hot 97, Power 105. I had a record that went through 48 states.
Wow.
Hawaii and Alaska.
What was the name of that
only two
record?
states, Going Up.
Going Up.
Yeah, Hawaii and Alaska. Alaska was the only two states that didn't play the record. You know what I mean?
So now, like, who's your team? Who the people? I'm always seeing you basically on Instagram. You know, basically by yourself. We talk a lot, but you kind of roll by yourself, except for your father,
right,
and your brother. Shout out to your brother.
Yeah, True Life Films.
True Life Films,
yeah,
yo, because I be seeing that on Instagram everywhere. Right? True Life Films. That's all when you told me, I was like, what?
That's the bro, right?
Shout out to your family, yo, is doing good, man.
Yeah,
positive.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But who is all in your team?
Be honest,
because I know you have producers, the videographer, all that stuff.
Right, like Bam. You know what I mean? Like Ron Browse is my producer, engineered by Peoples. He's a Fetty Wap engineer.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So like I don't really keep like just people. Like I don't I don't.
Why is that? Let them know why.
Because I've been in this game for a long time, so you learn that you are responsible for not only your actions but those around you. You know what I'm saying? So like I try to limit that responsibility as much as possible. You know what I'm saying? Because I've been in situations where it's like, okay, we're gonna have to get out of here, and this is gonna be, because of something else that somebody did that was in my crew, and that's not happening. I can't do it. I got too much to lose now.
Right.
So like I'm just basically rolling with about 5 people that I trust with my life. You know what I mean? Like my best friend is an accountant, got his master's. You know what I mean? I got my hype man, I got my brother, and I keep it light. As you get older and you become worth a little bit more, you gotta grow from there. You know what I mean?
And it becomes expensive too.
And
because lawsuits could come out of it.
What's a major thing?
Stuff.
I'm gonna keep it real with you. The major thing, I used to go out there and they used to pay me and give me the bottles and stuff. And I ain't gonna lie, I had about 80 like walkthroughs and shows like back to back to back. And I was consuming so much alcohol. I really thought about it and I was like, damn, I can't really do this every night like this, because this is crazy, like, you know what I mean? So like that was another thing, like I could tell, like I'm not one of those people that's just out here going to just get hooked, become an alcoholic, and you know what I mean? Like I'm very conscious of what I'm doing to my body and what I'm saying out my mouth, like those things I'm real conscious about that.
And speaking of that, dealing with alcohol, you have something else.
Actually, yes.
Yeah. So. So that goes back to what you were saying again, getting money and how you can get deals and all type of support.
And that's another thing I learned from the business was, you drink, you find a way to get it without having to pay for it. So shout out to Bond Fund. It's a wine/cognac. And that story is the reason why I stopped drinking. I don't drink alcohol, I only drink wine. You know what I'm saying? I'll do a champagne because, you know what I mean? Like, it's just better for your body. Like, you can't be taking in all that vodka, you know what I mean? So I got to shout out Bond Fund again for, sponsoring me with the wine with a little bit of cognac, some honey in it, and a ginseng on ice, and that thing is hitting. Matter of fact, I got you before you leave, I'll give you one.
Well, sure, I'm gonna come later to the your lounge, man.
Oh yeah, shout out to La Rouge, 972 Broad Street. You know what I mean? The most popular lounge. We got Real Estate Mondays every Monday.
Yeah, he got a lot of business. You got a lot of business going on, man. That's good.
Night, Tuesday night.
I just want to touch on the film that you're gonna be working on.
Right. I got a series called The Bad. I shot the first episode for that. So we're looking for funding and getting the budget to finish that up. You saw Who Is It? Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? I got that.
Who Is It is crazy.
Who Is It is crazy. So you go to.
Who? Who? Yo, what up, boy?
I got a bunch of films I'm working on. Bunch of films. Like, and what I like about the films is I get a chance to put, you know, my music in it. Like, I got a film coming out March 9th called For the Love. It's about me being a computer hacker and, you know, getting into a bad deal with a dude and like stuff. So,
That sounds dope.
Yeah.
And you looking for people to, like, how can people get involved if they're looking to, you know, act in some of your films?
Instagram.
Just to hit you up.
Instagram.
Which we gonna post. Y'all see it at the bottom. You know what I'm saying?
DM. I answer all DMs. I'm steady on my phone, so you know what I mean. I'm not at the point where it's like I'm not paying attention. I'm paying attention. So like, hit me on there, call me, whatever. Just get. If you hungry and you want to roll, you'll get to me. You know what I mean? Matty MATTY_TOSCA. Matty Tosca.
Well, it's good that you answer all DMs and that you open. You know what I'm saying? Because some people it's just hard to get to. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Are you trying to do the independent route, or you want to get picked up and signed by a label? Major label.
I'm really doing music right now. I'm going back to the love. I'm just doing it for the fans and the people that I went so long doing all types of other music that I didn't never really. What happened was I went on what is that site? Spotify.
Okay.
And because I just do music. You understand? Like I was a kid that was in the street. Like there was money there. Like right now. So that's a big part of the reason why I didn't go to the next level with the music. It took me a long time to like say.
Because it was about getting that money that was right in front of, right.
And that was silly, obviously. You know what I mean? But that's what I did. I was more concerned with right now and instead of, you know, honing into the craft. Because I can do it very easily. I can just put the beat on, give me some time, and I'll get it done. So, you know, that was like a big part of why I didn't really get to that, you know, that next point.
You just putting it out for the music, you're not looking for a major deal.
Exactly.
But if it happens, it happens. Once you put it on,
because that's what's going to happen, whatever's going to be for you.
Which would be independent. So,
absolutely.
So basically, you are going. To me, you're going independent.
I'm going independent.
Right.
Absolutely.
And that's basically
completely independent. Like because I was like, I got to pay attention to this more.
Right.
So that's when I went in the lab and just like, you know what? Let me start getting my thing together and start putting out music that is going to be there for the people that really want it. And it's been working. It's been working. Like I've been lucky enough to be able to live off residual. You know, like
that was good. You got the blueprint, man.
Yeah, it takes you 10 years to understand.
Ah, you see that? It's not overnight. You know what I'm saying?
10 years to get that whole complete knowledge and understanding of like how to get paid. I had a lack of motivation in music because I didn't know how to get paid. So when you got something paying you right now, and then you got something that I got to figure out how to get paid in, you more motivated to do something that's paying you right now. But once I figured out, this is how you get paid, now I can put that down.
Because residual is when you sleeping, sitting on the toilet, wherever you're doing,
absolutely,
you making money, and that's long-term money.
And I started in like August, and I'm already at like 100,000 streams. So like it's been good.
And you consistent. That's one of the keys.
I keep putting it out. You can't outwork me. I already did the work. Now I just gotta put it out.